If you like these videos, please check out my full course at www.lsat.totaltestprep.net with tons of clearly explained actual LSAT questions written by someone who's mastered test and helped others master it, and an evaluation period where you only pay if you want to continue. Alright, so in this video we will cover the introduction to the reading comprehension questions. So what are the reading comprehension questions? So, what's the nature of the reading comprehension section, the reading comprehension questions? What are these, in other words, what are these questions fundamentally asked for? And what are the different questions? So, in terms of basic information, the questions are similar to the arguments questions. So the nature of the questions is actually going to be similar to the arguments questions, to the argument section. The reading comprehension tests your ability to evaluate and analyze the structure and the argument of long passages, so it stands to reason that they're going to be similar to the ones in the argument section. And the majority of the question types will be ones that you're familiar with from the argument section. And the other thing is that information needed to answer the questions will always be found in the passage. Remember, you're not tested on what you know, but on what you understand. So the questions won't require you to have additional knowledge of the topic in the passage. So in terms of what's going on, they're fairly similar to the arguments questions. Now, the questions are going to range from specific to general. So questions that are more specific will require you to concentrate on a narrower area of the passage for the answer, and questions that are more general will require you to analyze the passage more broadly and look at several different areas for the answer. Likewise, the dual passage questions are slightly different, but they're going to be broadly similar. So a minority of the questions that you'll encounter will deal with only one passage and can be any of the types that you'll find for single passages, but most of the questions for the double passages ask you to, in some way, analyze the two passages together by comparing and contrasting. Okay. So that's the basic information. In terms of the question types, so for the single and double passages. For the single passages, we have main point, author's attitude, primary purpose, inference, direct information, method of reasoning, word definition, and principal analogy, and strengthen/weaken. For the double passage, it's any one of these that we have on the left, plus in addition to that, there's coherence, there's conflict, there's irrelevance, and there's relationship question types. So we're going to go over in a lot more detail these question types in the upcoming videos, but this is basically what you're going to be looking at. In terms of a quick summary, the reading comprehension questions are similar to the arguments questions, and the question types appear in both single and double passages, with certain questions being found only in the double passages.